those who don't know me, my name is Courageous. I've been here just for a little over a year in the California area. I'm from Detroit. I'm a mixed media artist, as you can see. I wear quite a few different hats. I work with oils, pastels, charcoals, acrylics. I also build furniture as well. Where do I begin? My inspirations initially were very unique things that you saw right around the community. Like in my day and time, they used to airbrush vans. You know, when I was a kid, rather, they would airbrush the little murals on the side of the vans that you would get from the manufacturers. And it would be landscaping and different things that looked very picturesque and very beautiful. This was in, I guess, the 70s, where you saw a lot of the sides of the vans being painted. So I took an interest in that and said, wow, that was pretty deep. You know, and something else that grabbed me as a child and really began to nurture the spirit of creating and the desire to want to paint was I would see these paintings of European artists, and what fascinated me about their work was their ability to create the illusion of depth on a single plane. And I really took an interest in portrait work, and I really admired the fact that these guys were able to create such realism on a level that really fooled the eye. And so for a while, I dabbled in portrait works and oils. So I did a lot of portraits and oils, and likewise pastels and charcoals. I got a little bored with that after a while, and I did a lot of paintings on canvas. I've done murals. I've done quite a few different things in my time. I went on to start painting bodies, did a bit of body painting, motorcycles, helmets, vehicles, and that has its place as well. My heart has always been in fine art, and for the most part I did things on canvas, and I began to get bored with things being within four corners. And so I think it really restricted my ideas and my ability to see my piece move as I like to see it move. And what I noticed is that when I got to the edge of the canvas, my piece ran off the edge of the canvas, you know? And I would do that sometimes intentionally to pull the viewer's eye into a piece. There's a method of just, you know, overstepping your planes, whereas you can bring a viewer into your piece by taking your subject off the canvas, or bringing your subject into the canvas. That's one way of doing it, but I said I really began to get bored with just seeing my images get cut off, you know, and so I began to want to see things three-dimensionally, so I began to use foam core initially to begin to just cut out things, you know, and see them quickly, you know, three-dimensionally. And then I thought about the longevity of my work. I said foam cores are going to be something that's going to last over time. So I then moved on to begin to work with wood. And what you see here is a piece that has a foundation of wood. Most people look at it and they see, well, maybe that's a ceramic. You know, this is all wood, and it has the illusion of ceramic over here, but this is all faux finish marble. And you also have some coral in this piece right here. This piece right here translates to the embrace of the ocean. And so you have some actual things that you would find in the ocean, such as starfish, shells, coral. You have a puffer fish right here. And a little bit about this piece. There's a lot of symbolism in this composition. And you see two women here, or a woman, and also a mermaid. And what you're seeing is the woman who's embracing the mermaid, and the mermaid is, in fact, the representation of the ocean and all the artifacts around it. But she's embracing the mermaid here, and the mermaid is of a world which she cannot exist in, because she is not a creature that breathes water. You see, she has fins here. But this is a mermaid, a fish, someone who truly can, you know, come above land and then also go back to where she lives, which is underneath the water. She cannot, so it's a representation of her desire and want to be of the world and want to be a mermaid. She has fishnet stockings on, you know, but she actually has scales, you know. She wants to be so much like her counterpart, but she cannot. And what you see is she has a ring that bears the symbol right here, which is a symbol of fertility within the world the mermaid lives in, which is like, also you see the Ankh in there, which as well. But you have right here a capital, which is part of the architecture in which the world that the mermaid lives. So it gives you a bit in this composition of the world in which she lives in. You can see the sea, or rather the ocean back here, and you can see just the different elements sculpturally of what you would see if you were in this world of the mermaid, you know. And also you got some, again, some artifacts here and things, you know, such as shells and things that you would find, you know, that wash along the shore of her world.
Yeah. You can definitely write a novel on this piece, man.